Alright, let's add and subtract decimals. And the first thing you want to think of when you're adding or subtracting decimals is line up the decimal points. So here are 2.4 plus 1.3. We're going to start with the 2.4 and we're going to put underneath it 1.3 and we're going to line it up so the decimals line up exactly. And that gives us, now in the answer, we line up the decimal point. So just drop it right down there and then go ahead and do the addition or subtraction, whatever it is, as if the decimal point wasn't even there, because you've already got it in place. 4 plus 3 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. There's our answer, 3.7. So the next one, we're going to do the same approach. We're going to rewrite it as 76.5 plus 0 point, and I'm going to make sure to line it up so the decimal points line up, 0.506. And we'll add those up. Now, just so it doesn't look funny, I'm going to put zeros here just to fill the empty spaces. And again, I'm going to take my decimal point, line it up in the answer right underneath, and then I'm going to ignore it. I'm just going to do the addition. 0 plus 6 is 6, 0, 0 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, so put down the 0, carry the 1, 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 0 is still 7, and then 7 plus 0 is 7, and we get our answer, 77.006. And we do the exact same thing with subtraction. The only weird thing that can happen is you might have to do some borrowing. And this one has some borrowing. Let's take a look at it. So we have 9 minus. Now I want to line up the decimal points, so if I have an integer 9, the decimal point, if it's not shown, comes exactly to the right of the digit. Alright, so I have 9 point, and then I have minus 1.183, 1.183. So what I'm going to do is fill these empty spaces here to the right of the decimal point from 9 with zeros just to fill the empty spots. And now I go ahead and subtract. Well, first of all, actually, let's drop that decimal point in the answer because we know it's going to line up. And then we can ignore it. 0 minus 3, can't do it. We need to borrow. I can't borrow from this 0. I can't borrow from this 0 either. I got to go all the way to the 9. Borrow 1, making it 8. And that becomes 10. But I still need to get over here, so I'm borrowing again, making that 9, this one 10. Borrow, 9, 10. Now I have 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7, and the decimal point was already dropped in place. So we've got 7.817.